Hello, everyone. Greeting from Minas Gerais, Brazil. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you all for being here with me, with our presentation. And we are very proud to present you, to share with you our project, BDMG Digital. It's a digital credit platform focused on develop the micro and small enterprise uh, of Minas Gerais. My name is Thiago. I'm presenting myself. I'm the superintendent of Micro and Small Enterprise Department of Minas Gerais Development Bank. So our project have a strong social economic impact and contributes a lot to job creation and to sustainability of micro and small enterprise all over the state, Minas Gerais. And the project is a digital credit platform, but it's not only the digital credit platform. There is a whole model. It's very important, and I will show you during the presentation more details about this project. So let's start. Thank you again. Now I will start with a short overview about Minas Gerais state. So Minas Gerais is a state of Brazil located near São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasilia. It ranks as the second most populous state in the country with 21 million inhabitants. It's larger than France and Germany, being the fourth largest state in our country. We have 853 municipalities with a huge diversity between regions. Minas Gerais is composed of 12 regions, very different among themselves, reflecting Brazil's huge social disparities. While pockets of development exist in the state, nearly 75% of its municipalities have medium or low HDI, and only 78 cities have HDI above its average. In northeast of the state, we will find a poorer region with few big cities. In the south and west portion of the state, we have a more prosperous region with several cities with significant size. And in the center of the state, we will find the capital, which is the most populous city of the state with 6 million inhabitants. And here we have our beautiful Belo Horizonte, which means beautiful horizon. The state's capital and the largest city, Belo Horizonte, is a major urban and financial center in Latin America, and is the 60th largest municipality in Brazil. Minas Gerais ranks as the third largest GDP of Brazil, with 632 billion reais. It's like $117 billion. It's nearly 9% of the country's GDP. Also, it's the second largest consumer market in Brazil, behind the state of São Paulo. Nearly 10% of the Brazilian consumer market is in Minas Gerais. Its industry is the second largest in Brazil. With diverse economy, Minas Gerais is a major producer of milk, coffee, and agricultural commodities, as well as minerals. The automakers Fiat and Mercedes-Benz have factories there. Tourism is also an important activity for the state. Historical cities like Ouro Preto, Mariana, Diamantina, and Tiradentes are major attractions for visitors interested in their colonial architecture. The service sector is the largest component of GDP at 68%. followed by the industry sector at 25%, and agriculture represents 7% of the GDP. Let's now talk about BDMG, about the bank. Here we have the BDMG's headquarters in Belo Horizonte. Established in 1962, the Development Bank of Minas Gerais is a state-owned financial institution controlled by the state of Minas Gerais and has the goal to promote the state's economic, financial, and social development impact. In its history, it has focused on generating opportunities and sustainable regional growth. In the past years, BDMG has focused on four main points: environmental sustainability projects, municipalities in Minas Gerais, innovation, and micro and small enterprise. BDMG is a relevant player in the socio-economic impact in Minas Gerais. We have fulfilled our purpose as a counter-cyclical agent and a catalyzer of development in Minas Gerais. Let's have a look at some numbers, some figures for 2020. Almost 22,000 jobs supported, more than 1.5 billion reais in impact on production, and almost 60 million reais in tax revenues to the state government. Our goal is to be recognized as a local development bank focused on development impact. We have B from BDMG, from bank, is to ensure financial sustainability. The letter D from development, to maximize impact and development. And MG from Minas Gerais is to be a specialist in Minas Gerais state to generate value for society. Our commitment is in line with the 2030 agenda and its SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. To finish the institutional part about our strategy, it's completely focused on the client. Everything gravitates around our client: sustainability, infrastructure, agribusiness, SMEs, technology, and innovation. So we already talked about Minas Gerais and BDMG, the bank. Let me present our project, BDMG Digital. BDMG and the micro and small enterprise. I will pass some context. So let's start with the context of MSEs in Brazil, access to credit, and the impact of the pandemic. MSEs in Brazil is very representative, representing 62% of the country's total employment and 50% of national value added. Yet, access to credit at adequate conditions is a growing and critical issue to the segment. MSEs access to credit have contracted since the beginning of the crisis. In addition, the segment deals with higher transaction costs and stricter credit requirements. And the main challenges that are increasing in the crisis are billing drop, credit restriction, uncertainty, and rising rates to compensate this uncertainty. Let's jump into the project, BDMG Digital. It's an online platform created to analyze and grant credit for different needs of MSEs. It's a pioneer initiative among Brazilian development banks. BDMG Digital made online financing possible, enabling a large-scale credit. Since its launch, more than 75,000 MSEs, micro and small enterprise, have requested the credit. And the credit was granted to approximately 26,000 companies, enabling a disbursement of approximately 1.5 billion reais. The numbers are quite impressive of Brazilia's reality. And we are proud to share with you all that we recently signed an agreement with Development Bank of Southern America, DBSA, to share all this experience of implementing BDMG Digital in our bank. It's a great honor for us. The main objective of BDMG Digital is to offer credit in an agile way to a larger number of companies in all 853 municipalities of Minas Gerais. The size of a state and the different characteristics between regions make the challenge even greater. But we prepared a lot the BDMG Digital for this challenge. We have, by BDMG Digital, special support to balancing of gender equality, woman-led enterprise, health sector, municipalities of low HDI or involved in natural disaster. And the great differential of the platform is to give a quite quick response to clients without sacrificing operation safety. While credit response before the platform BDMG Digital required over 60 days, nowadays the credit result can be delivered within 1 hour. It's amazing. In 1 hour, you have the result. Disbursement can be completed in no later than 4 days after the credit simulation, with a great customer experience. Especially under COVID-19 circumstances, the agility provided by the platform is crucial to the segment. Here we have some screenshots of the digital credit platform, our BDMG Digital. On the left side, there you can see there is the face of the simulator where the clients can choose their conditions. In this example, 4 kinds of financing term in the top of the right side of the slide. We have here 15 months, 27 months, 39 months, and 51 months. To complete the whole process, there are 4 steps that you can see at the bottom on the right side. The first one is to simulate the credit, as I said. The second is to fill in the platform the information about the company and their respective owners. And after filling it, it will have an analysis of the credit. After the analysis, if the credit is approved, the client must send us the documents and signed contracts. It's a short list of documents. It's very simple. Then, after the documents are checked by BDMG back-office team, the money will be in the client's bank account on the next day. Regarding to the business model, it occurs through 2 distribution channels, responsible to reach the clients all over the state. It's a very complex state. Both channels are operated on BDMG Digital. As I said on the beginning, the secret of our success is not only the platform, but the secret is the whole business model. We have the first channel is the direct digital channel, where clients can make the whole process into the digital platform. The second channel, to facilitate the financial inclusion of MSEs who are not familiar with digital tools, BDMG Digital works through a network of correspondent banking all over Minas Gerais state that use the same platform. Now, let's have a look at the statements from some of our clients. The first one, she said, with BDMG's financial products, I could develop and launch new products and new solutions on the market. Who said this is Adalci Rig, Logipix, a logistic company. The second one, without the BDMG financial support, it would certainly be very difficult to keep our business running. Gisele Pereira from Recom, Material Recycling Company. And the third one, it's all very simple and fast, no bureaucracy. The financing was deposited in my account in 2-3 working days. From Maria Beatriz Bastos, Jenny Papo is a gift shop. And now we are in the final part of the presentation about performance. On the left side, we have the numbers of disbursement and clients in 2020, from January to October. It's already 822 million reais disbursed to almost 12,000 clients. On the right side, there is the performance from the last 5 years. In 2020, we estimated 1 billion reais of disbursement. That represents an increase of 6 times compared to 2019, with more than 4,000 companies served. With this slide, we can see how impressive are the performance of the BDMG Digital, especially on this very difficult year. And to finish, a short message. The challenges are many, but BDMG is acting with vigor and commitment to minimize socioeconomic impact of the pandemic. At the same time, we are increasingly aligning ourselves with the global trends and agendas at the credit market, creating opportunities to support the relaunch at the MG economy. Here is my contacts. I will put my camera again. Oh, okay. And I will answer the question. I will finish only to, I would like to thank you for being here and watching this presentation. And it's a big pleasure for me and for all the team in BDMG to have this opportunity to stay here with you, to present our project. And we believe this project is have a great success, allowing the access to credit to the micro and small enterprise all over this complex and very big state, Minas Gerais. It's not so easy, it's a big challenge, but I think we are having a great success, and it's an honor. It's an honor for me and for us, BDMG, to share this project with you. So I will answer some questions. We have one question here. Why has the COVID-19 crisis had a great impact on SMEs? I will tell about the context. Here in Brazil, the access to credit for SMEs is very difficult. It's very difficult because the commercial banks, they don't have attractive conditions for this public. And BDMG has this purpose to offer the credit in a great condition, in an agile way. And on the crisis, this situation got worse because every micro and small enterprise needed a lot of working capital to keep their business. and the commercial banks were not able to give the credit in this not so good situation. So BDMG, we have some numbers here in Brazil that almost 20 or 30% of the micro and small enterprise closed, have closed in the crisis. So BDMG has a very important action to help this micro and small enterprise, giving them a credit in a good condition to keep and increase their business. How do you coordinate with other development banks? So here in Brazil, we are a regional development bank. We have the National Development Bank, BNDES, and we have some action with BNDES to work together. Because here we have some regional development banks, each one working in their region, and we have the National Development Bank. And we work together with BNDES, and all the time we use some lines, some funding from BNDES to reach the enterprise all over the state. You have already supported a large number of SMEs. What are the main objectives for the coming year? It's a good question. The coming year, the next year, we think it will be very, very difficult. Everybody here in the bank, we are preparing a lot of action plans to keep the access to credit to this micro and small enterprise, to keep this access in the same scale that we did in 2020, because in the next year some enterprise will return their activities, but on the other side, another enterprise will getting worse, will decrease their activity. So we think this 2021 will be a very difficult year, but I'm very optimistic. I think 2021 it will be better than 2020, and if we passed 2020, a year helping a lot of micro and small enterprise. I believe that 2021 we are prepared to help more enterprise. So our main objectives is to give the access to credit to all of these enterprise all over the state that don't have access to credit on the commercial banking, at the commercial banking. It's a good question. How do you hope this edition of the Paris Peace Forum will support the work of your project? For me, for us in BDMG, it's a great pleasure to be here, and we need, of course, all the time. I think we must all the time working with partners, and BDMG is all the time looking for partners all around the world to get funds to support our enterprise, because we know that to finance this enterprise with a good conditions, we need a good fund, we need a good model. So in Paris Peace Forum, we can change experience with other development banks to to work together, to even with fund, with business model, with technology. So BDMG is all the time working with partners all over the world, with the development bank of other countries. BDMG today is I think is a international bank, because we are all the time working and accessing the funding of other development banks. Do you receive any assistance from international development institutional? Do you receive any assistance from international development institution? Yeah. We work a lot uh, with the Inter-American Development Bank. We work with AFD. We work with another institution, with the CAF, CAF, and another institution that I don't remember now. But we all the time we are working and receiving any assistance from international development institution. But I think we need more. All the time we are looking for more partners and more assistance from the international banks, international development banks, because our challenge here is very big, because to access the 853 municipalities with a good conditional and with a agile way, and with a fund that is interesting to the enterprise, we need partners. We can't do it. We can't do it alone. So I think this is the message. I think everything you do to reach your goal, not only in our business, in other business too, we need partners. We need to work together and other institutions. How many women-led SMEs have you already supported? So I have this number here. We supported in 2020 30 million reais. We have a product only for the micro and small enterprise led by women. So it's a very successful product. We are very proud to launch this product 2 years ago, and I think we reached a lot of women entrepreneurs. So today is very representative in our numbers of disbursement. One minute left. Is the last minute. So if you have any more questions, and feel free, everybody, to get in touch with me. My contacts is here. Let me show again. Yeah, I think it's not. Feel free to get in touch. And I thank you, everybody, again, to participate with us. For us, we are very happy here in BDMG to have this opportunity, and I think it's finished. Thank you, everybody, and bye. Is it okay, Dimitri? Any more question? Thank you all. Bye.